Welcome back, one and all. My name's Eltimar, and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Tyranny. Where we left off last time, we were going to the Old Walls Breach to save Elia, who apparently has gotten into a bit of a kerfuffle, which is my new word of the day, because it sounds awesome.
My wounds are slowing me down. I need rest.
We are going to rest, as mentioned by our leader, because we are wounded, and we can always buy more camping supplies. So that is what it is. And we're going to head into this area. There's at least some loot on the ground, which is both a good and bad sign. Gregos is here. Wait, did we not go to the right place then? Hang on. Oh, they're trapped in the Rust Caverns. Okay, we have to go to the Rust Caverns. Rust Canyons, yeah. Here we go. Let's go see what we can do. Hopefully it's something useful. My drink of choice for today is unfortunately an energy drink because it's all I have left, and it's a little late at night to drink one, but I need something.
Graven ash protects.
Tyros' storm ripped all life.
I guess I could have had water,
leaving behind only armor and
but I'm probably not going to finish this thing. I just need something to clear my throat with.
My own eyes.
Wedged into these rocks are the iron trappings of soldiers killed by Kairos' edict. Magical winds sheared away all the flesh, leaving behind only rusted armor and weaponry. Ooh, grim. Let's go find this captain. Oh, something's happening here. Resolute blade. An unbroken soldier struggles to his feet, one arrow lodged in his shoulder, the other in his thigh. He was an adventurer once. He attempts to stand, but his muscles are too weak for the task. You alright, soldier? He turns to you in bafflement, squinting across the dust-strewn expanse, recognition barely evident in his gaze. I can't help but recognize friend from foe in these winds. If there's any mercy in your heart, I beg of you, help me. Before he can continue, you catch the sound of iron boots trudging closer. Oh, disfavored. Intervene! A disfavored soldier calmly approaches from the west. He regards the vulnerable southerner with a curled lip and a disapproving shake of his head. Weak and broken, prisoners make for poor sport. Your escape was spirited, but damned foolish. He raises his sword and points it at the unbroken man's heart, poised to let it plunge and impale him into the filth-strewn ground. Stop this at once! He frowns in your direction. You're... No. Not that Fatebinder from Apex Siege. You might have the authority to stay my hand before you turn your back on the general, but I'm afraid Ash's orders are the only ones I take. In one swift motion, he plunges the sword into the man's heart, pinning the fallen soldier to the rusted earth. Time to kill him. The disfavored soldier turns to the unbroken camp, frustration evident in his tone, then his gaze shifts over you and back to the walls. Are these your allies now, Elia? Traitors and miscreants who break wars rather than win them? Theodore shakes his head. Better that you open your gates to me and preserve your dignity. You see a woman stride purposefully into view atop a platform along the wall's edge. She lifts a spear and hurls it at Theodore, cursing under her breath when it breaks against the rocks. I am so fucking tired of listening to you. Go shriek at someone else's fortress for a change, and stop trying to impress me by hunting down unarmed prisoners. Maybe the ladies of the north get shivery over your bravado, but all it tells me is that your codpiece is emptier than your skull. She takes note of you with a raised brow. I don't believe we've been introduced. If you're here, maybe my days of shitting in a dirt hole are finished. Scamper back to your Archon with your tail twixt your legs, Theodore. I think my reinforcements arrived first. I gave you a chance to surrender and be my camp slave, Elia. When I hoist you on top of Pike, just remember, you had a choice. He glares at you and steps back into the obscurity of the winds. Dude, why didn't we run in? You know what stops swords? Lightning bolts. Lightning bolts stop swords pretty well. We could hurl lightning bolts, heal them from a distance. Cutscenes are good and bad for that reason. But just, I mean, there are so many ways we could have ended that way better and saved his life. Like, we have healing spells that target from like 10 meters away. I see others have tried to take this place with painful results. Yes, that is a valid observation. The unbroken captain looks down from an elevated platform, resting a heavy boot on top of an axe head buried in the wooden slats. She grips its handle as you approach. What do we have here? The Stormcaller, if I'm not mistaken. Elia frowns down at you. You fucked us over good with the Edict of Storms, but you gave us fair warning beforehand. I'll give you that much by way of respect. I got a bird from Mateus that told me to expect you. Didn't believe my eyes at first. He doesn't normally get that excited, so I took it for a chorus trick. She shrugs, sorry for doubting. If Mateus says that you're the leader, or you're important to the Unbroken, then I'm willing to believe the sentimental dung heap. I am Elia, leader of this, she gestures to the sorry camp behind her, this hovel of dust-choked worms. You're late, but not so untimely that we can't make good use of you. The disfavored showed up first and surrounded the camp. A few short clashes later, we had to pull back. We've sent ravens with pleas for aid, but our enemies keep shooting them out of the skies. She grimaces. I lost some fucking talented birds today, and it hasn't improved my mood. I come on behalf of a coalition of rebels united against Kairos. If I help you, will you hear us out? She regards you with incredulity. Do I look like I have time to hear about anyone else's problems? The disfavored have a sword to my throat. If you can wrestle them off me, you'll have my undivided attention. If we're going to take back Stalwart, we need to find the artifacts that the Regents carried back into the war. This is the only hope we have at crossing the wind wall into Sentinel Stand. Where... were you able to find anything? She frowns and glances off, scanning the horizon of rust caverns. Not exactly. Not what we were looking for in any case. Specifically, we've been hunting the steadfast insignia. I can work with you on recovering it, but we won't get far unless we deal with the disfavored first. What do you need? In the long run, we seek vengeance against the disfavored for tearing Stalwart to bits and the last Regent for betraying us when we needed his courage. For now, I'll be pleased if we can hold this fort against the disfavored. The fight will come to us whether we're prepared or not. My scouts have reported disfavored forces closing in, so it would be in your best interest to arm yourselves for battle. We could always use an edge on the battlefield. Elia studies you and nods. Some of our men are captive to the disfavored outside of camp. Deal with Kairos' soldiers and rescue ours. That will give us a few more warm bodies to hurl at our enemies. She stands taller against the harsh winds. The sooner Theodore joins his countrymen as a corpse, the sooner I get to leave this garbage heap. Fair enough. I'm making that happen. I'll make that happen. I can kill people. But there's no loot to... There's tons of loot shown. Oh, there's there are boxes and they're all inside. It's all their supplies. Well, maybe down here. We'll check this one. No, it looks like it's inside. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's on a cliff face? Can we get past you guys? Okay. Just wanted to check. You know, sometimes people don't like you going past. That's fine. No judgment. Heavy cloth. No. But worth selling, probably. To upgrade our other units. I will give the game credit. Leveling up your characters while you're not using them is super nice. I really, really like that.
Well,
what?
Here.
Oh, we leveled up. And we got a battered helmet. Excellent. Ooh, it's an item at the blacksmith to investigate further. So if it's probably a piece of an artifact of some sort. Helmets are always cool, so let's go do that. I guess after we break this siege, of course. Strength +1. Our damage is off the charts. We have plus 33 attack and ability strength. That's pretty damn good. Now we have leadership abilities we can grab. I think I'm going to grant additional spell slots to everybody in the party, mostly because our mages desperately need them. Although... no, I think I'm going to be the Arbiter of Knowledge. Next level we can grab some cool things like Killing Rush. Resurgence is good. Switch positions, not so good. Or... what are some defensive abilities? Or magic abilities? We could get bonus to lore, which actually might be really good. He can get himself a healing spell. I think I might have to add a couple of magics in here. I know it seems weird and kind of cross-classy, but I think I need lore a lot. More than I need that. Okay. Let's see what spells we can get. So he has 75 lore now. That's actually not terrible. Let's get a restoring touch for himself with powered up and quick timelines. In fact, everyone should have a healing spell, now that I think about it. Okay, that's good. And then we'll also grab healing aura for himself. It's 80. No, never mind, he can't do it. So how about this one? Let's make this thing jump. Well, we can't. How about jump a little bit? How many times does this thing jump? Bounces twice. It's not terrible. Can we make it better? I don't need it to pierce. No, it's too high. Can Can I make it castable more often? Yes. What else do we have? We could probably use some other spells, like... What do we got here? Weighted Stance. Prevents allies from being knocked prone. That's kind of nice, actually. Concussive Bolt, kind of useless. We'll go through spells later. I just wanted to grab a spell. There we go. Grab a couple heals for our main character, because he dies a lot nowadays. He's got high armor and everything, but unfortunately... There's things that just punch him in the face until he doesn't move anymore. And they're pretty good at it. And we have to go kill the disfavored now. There's only a handful of them. What's an Anwin? Is she a shopkeep? Because I could definitely use some supplies. And it would be nice to see what she had before I killed her. Hopefully we don't have to talk to Theodore right away. Oh, we do. The lieutenant holds up his sword and squints at you through the obscurity of the high winds. Who goes there? Oh, it's you, Fatebinder. I wish you didn't have to witness that crude exchange before. Ellie and I and her lot have caused me no lack of trouble. He frowns and tightens his grip on his sword. Normally I would welcome a servant of the court, but Ash told me to keep an eye out for traitors stepping in on our territory. Stand down, Commander. We don't always agree with the Fatebinder's methods, but I believe we can get this war back under control. We have this opportunity to help each other and set the right example. Barrick, it pains me to see you marching in this one, Shadow. Ash told me to extend this invitation if you happen by. Come back to the fold. He says that nothing is beyond forgiveness to a true son of the North. I would that I could accept that invitation, Theodore. My heart longs for the phalanx, but the war has changed since the early days. Glory has bled from it and left atrocity in its wake. Only the Fatebinder is mad enough to enforce order. So be it, he shakes his head and sighs. Even in these blighted lands where no spade can crack the parched earth, I will give you the funeral rites you deserve and return your armor to the storm. I am sorry that it came to this. As for you, Fatebinder, the Rust Canyon is ours, and we will shatter the so-called Unbroken for the glory of the General. If you intend to get in the way, then by Ash's command I will have no choice but to end you. Upon my authority as a Fatebinder, I hereby claim the Rust Canyons in the name of Tunan. Submit or die. He stares at you for a moment, waiting to tell if you're done, then clears his throat to rattle the dust free. Now, I don't fancy myself a legal clerk, but that still sounds like B-shit. In spite of his words, his creased brow reflects some doubt. If we were standing before the abjudicator, I'm sure you could find some dumb precedent that supports a move like that. Better that we feed your bones to the storm before you get the chance. He calmly motions for his soldiers to charge, smiling all the while. Well, we knew it was going to come to this. At least Anwin's not part of this war, so there's only 4 of them.
Can't do that.
Which is actually... Oh, there's 5 of them. Yeah, this is not a good situation. There we go. Oh, you're right. I guess let's do this thing. It's wartime. Alright, Theodore. I hope you like being hit by axes, because that's going to happen, like, right now. Oh, I'm knocked down. I'll get back up again. You! Do your bouncy thing.
That attack didn't work.
No kidding. Use your bouncy thing.
Such a simple task.
Let's kill Theodore. That fireball was good stuff. That control life, though. That's so good. Alright, Theodore's dead. Iron Walker next. Oh, they got the Forge Bound here. I'm sorry, Forge Bound. It's not my intent to kill you, but I promised I would give you a quick death to your brethren.
Consider it done.
If I could stand up, I would give you a swift death anyways. I'm seeming to have a... How did you heal? Stay dead. Need you to heal.
Glory of Kairos!
Alright. It's time, Earthshaker.
I got
Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Heal him.
Protection.
I'll make this the easiest hit I possibly can to kill you with. Would you stop knocking me down so I can give you a clean death?
Will do.
I promised your friends that I would give you a clean death, but you're not making it easy on me.
I'm going down!
Oh no, Barrick.
I got it.
I can't move!
Oh, bloody hell. Seriously? Fine. You know what?
Such a simple task.
That was cool. Do it again. Oh, the Forged Band Apprentice is this one. This is just Earthshaker.
Can't do that.
I want another fireball like that one. That was impressive, bouncing back and forth. What songs do you have?
As you command.
Do you have a...
I feel...
Do you want to just hit him?
pain.
Just one hit. It'll... Damn it, he healed. It's getting annoying. Oh, that guy died. Miss, don't miss. He's almost dead.
Will do.
As you hit him, he probably would have died. There we go.
On it.
Everybody died. Except for me. Wait, where's that merchant? Where's Arya? I hope she didn't die. Or not Arya. Whatever the merchant's name was. Whatever. Welcome out.
Got it.
You've been released. Return to your comrades. At last, one of them sighs as the prisoners crowd the exit. I thought for sure we'd be shipped off to Candle Mountains, another says as he files out of the cage. As the prisoners turn to leave, the last one grabs your hand and says, "Thank you, stranger. Were it not for you, I shudder to think what they would have done with us." There's loot up here. But how do we get up there? Is there some sort of climbing mechanism somewhere?
Won't happen.
Or not? But there's definitely loot up there.
See that?
What did I see? Oh, I do see that. Okay, yep. Go slowerly. I just don't trust that they didn't put any traps up here. Iron. Nice. I like iron. So we can't go there. It's all blocked off. It looks like we can get up top once we get back to the camp. Alright. I mean, Barrick has some wounds, but we're not super wounded. Plus, we need a store before we go using up all of our stuff. Thank you, Fatebinder. Your deeds may just turn the tide. She scans the distant canyon as the sound of approaching forces grow in volume. They're coming. Get inside. We'll open the gate for you.
Won't happen.
I'm coming in. I don't want to be out here when the whole army shows up. I mean, probably would not be the worst thing, but it might be the worst thing. Good timing. Our lookout reported that the disfavored are making for this encampment. She looks out at the canyons. Never thought I'd see myself fight so hard to defend a garbage furrow in the Kairos-be-damned desert. We've done a fair job of digging our claws into the area, but we're not equipped to stand against disfavored iron for long. Can you help us? What's the status? Our northern and southern barricades are well reinforced. The eastern gate was wrecked earlier in an attack, and we haven't finished rebuilding it. East. It's admirable that they managed to build this much. The Blade Grave offers few resources of value. Let's do this then. The captain turns as the soldier cries from the eastern side of the fort. They're here! Defend the east gate! I'll prepare the main gate for the next wave. Sorry for that, I just had to cough for a second again. Yay! Some sort of flu. This is what I get for working with less desirable members of... Oh wait, this is the east entrance. I mean, we could just go start the fight, I guess. Why not? And go! Hey, Crescent Runner. I'm really sorry about this. I'm not sorry, though. You're kind of a jerk. We need to change her song. That's also what we need to do. We have so many songs that we're using which one? The drain health one, which is okay. But we could use something like that one. That knockdown is super annoying. Who is that? Where's the Earthshaker? Iron Walker. There's no Earthshakers, just Iron Walkers and stuff. Who's the most hurt? Injured, injured. Injured. Good enough. When I stand back up, you're getting hit in the face. Guaranteed. That healing is super annoying, though. Stupid Ash. Alright.
As you command.
I missed. I missed on the attack that probably would have killed him and stopped his stupidly annoying healing.
Right.
There we go. Alright, let's kill this guy next.
Admit that from the record.
On it.
Let's make sure he dies.
Right.
Oh, he didn't die. He just fell. But he got back up again. Come on. Why won't you die? There we go.
Is under my protection.
I'm actually gonna see something. I think this staff is way better than hers. Can't change weapons in combat unless they're in your quick slots, right?
Right.
Enemies at the west gate now. That's not
This
good.
old man is worn out. I need rest.
You're fine. Nobody needs rest. Nobody rests. Need some supplies though.
No can do.
What is that? Oh, bronze hammer.
No can do.
Well, I guess unfortunately I say, but fortunately I think our primary weapon is far better. Ooh, what's that? Iron Walker gauntlets. Are those better than mine? They're kind of better. Actually, a little bit. Okay. What are these boots? Those are leather boots. Never mind. Okay. Those are pretty nice. Oh yeah, it's a Masterwork helmet. I forgot about that. So I'm just gonna put some stuff in our stash because we're filling up our inventories full of junk again. You know, what are her gloves? Wait, where'd those herbalist gloves go? Damn it. There they are. These are actually way better than hers, and they also give her more control life for some sweet healing. This is going on her like that. It's all fiery. That's cool. Yeah, we have the awesome sword now, so we don't really need those weapons. We'll sell all the rest of the junk later. I just wanted to clear out our inventory
I'll
a
do it for
teensy
the
bit.
north.
Take that. There's a scroll here. We already know the sigil though, so there's no point in trying to take it. We didn't get that loot. Why? What is it? Frayed purple cloth. It's a spare part. Okay. To be fair though, purple is a very rich color for less developed nations. Red and blue dyes. It's expensive. They really broke down that gate though. That being said, I really can't abide by this guy to live. With his stupid spells.
That from the record.
That's unfortunate. Fireball.
I'll do it right away.
Whirly shield.
Get back here! For the glory of Kairos!
And then heal. And then lightning bolt.
As you command.
Please die. Ooh, Barrack, you are taking a beating. Here's a potion for you. Also, you should have... Oh, you healed yourself already. Anyone else got to heal up? You do. Go.
As you command.
Oh, you're knocked down. Okay. Good. Forge-bound guy next. There we go. Barrack's just fine now. He's all nicely healed up. That forge-bound's almost dead.
On it.
He's definitely dead. Now there's just a stone shield and an iron walker left. Can't believe I missed. It moved out of the way just in time. Like a jerk.
Will do.
That worked out pretty good.
Right.
That multi-fireball is amazing though. That's a lot of damage if they're close together. Which I mean they usually are. That was slightly unfortunate though.
As you command.
Oh. Fine, try that. My cleaves and stuff are not working very good recently. That being said, we are totally winning this fight.
I need respite from our travels. Let's be off.
What is that? A merchant's hat. That is the ugliest hat in the entire world, though. For real, who would ever wear that thing? That is just devastatingly shitty looking. And yeah, I do mean devastating. I would not wear that thing if it had the best stats in the universe. No kidding. Wait, why is there a live guy there? Hang on, we're coming to save you from the miscellaneous person that appeared. I'm not sure where that guy came from or went from, which is weird. Oh. Skyblade, stay alive. I may need you at some point for a future battle.
More tallies to the body count.
It's auto-saving. There we go. There we go.
Right.
They're stacked up. That's cool. I didn't even know they could stack up.
Entirely worthless.
You'll have to get through me first.
Will do.
My blood spills.
Yes, it does. Just stay alive for a second longer. I think she might have died. She did not die, but she's almost dead. Don't you have any spells that are good?
Consider it done.
I will aid you.
Will do.
There we go.
I always hit the mark.
Siren crit for 29. That's actually not terrible damage for her. Alright, there's still a couple more enemies around apparently. There's at
Won't
least
happen.
one up there. How do I even get there? Ah, I see. Tricky. I think it's just one guy though. One guy's not all that bad. Oh, there's a couple more coming in. Sorry, I gotta go take care of this Earthshaker first.
This weapon is entirely worthless.
Or I could die horribly after the Earthshaker doesn't get hit by anything that I've thrown at it. And Barrack dies.
Will do.
There we go. Everything's okay. Barrack's all good. Ooh, Lantry leveled up. Let's get him some more stuff. So he gets his thing up again, and we'll give him a quickness as well, so he can get his spells back faster. Okay, so we can actually get second breath, which is really important, and we're going to get it's an easy resurrection. Eventually, we can get moment of peace, which is even better, but we'll deal with that later on. So he is good to go now.
You can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Now we have a res, so at least we can get people up if they need to be. Like Barracuda's about to die again. Cast a fireball. Do it for funsies.
This one is under my protection.
Well, that was unfortunate. Okay, everyone back up. And... smite him. And you make the big boom too. Can't even tell what their life is at.
Consider it done.
Big attack again. He's near death, but not dead. We need more quick spell things. We could heal ourselves.
Shudder and tremble.
Will do.
He might also die. Mostly because he can't move out of the death trap he's currently stuck in.
I'll take care of it.
Heal him, please. Thank you. Heal him some more.
I got it.
Earthshaker's heal so quick. It's kind of ridiculous, actually. Oh, it didn't bounce because there's nothing near it to bounce off of. That sucks.
Right.
No, don't do anything else. Just help him. Those guys are fine. At least his little magical swirly shield is gone. The fact that we missed our lightning bolt didn't do us any favors.
Sorry, can't do that.
This one is under my protection. Can't move.
This has just become so unfortunate.
Get
I'm just
back
like turned to stone and all this garbage all the time.
I'll take care of it.
Oh, he's dead.
Get back here.
Alright, everyone, go finish this guy off.
I got it.
Well-placed hit.
I like that. That's cool. What is that? How did I get one? An embodied horror? The party has received glory. What's glory? Elia nods at you, her face showing the hint of an appreciative smile. Less than I anticipated. It seems their full force has yet to arrive. Her eyes dart about the fallen enemies, searching for familiar faces. No commanders here. Damn. A few distant horn blasts pierce the wind from the south. That's probably the rest. We can expect far more than the initial assault. Troubling. If the disfavored were sent on an assault without a commander, the move had to be a stalling tactic. We won't survive the day if we stay here. Our walls have been compromised, and the winds grow stronger still. She points north past the twisted remains of the gate. That is our only route. Theodore sent men to hold the northern junkyard. We have a chance with them, but only if we act now. Help me one more time, and I'll tell you what I know about getting inside Sentinel Stand. She pauses to touch the tip of her spear. You must be careful. We've trapped the terrain north of the camp. Step lightly and rally to the northwestern plateau. If we can defeat the soldiers stationed there, we have a clear escape route. Okay, I'll go now. One more thing, Fatebinder. Not all of my men made it behind the walls after the initial attack. My hope is that they're hiding in the northern canyons and still well enough to travel. If you find any of my crew, give them a chance to escape while there's still time. Okay, fair enough. I'll do that. Alright, so we killed a bunch. Like a lot. Oh, why do bodies always go into weird... Oh, there we go. We can actually loot that one. Good. I thought for sure we were going to be kind of screwed again. As seems to be the case so often for us. With loot. Okay, they said they booby-trapped the whole thing. But... there is some sort of lootable over here I saw. And I want to go get it. It might not be this path, though. That being said, there might be something hidden over here. So it can't hurt to take a look. Doesn't look like there's anything.
Moving cautiously.
Yeah, okay, so the loot is on the other canyon wall. Alright, so let's move kind of carefully through here. Keeping our eyes open for traps.
Moving cautiously.
That's a stone shield. It's just the one, though.
I'd have it no
Hi, guys.
other way.
Let's get him sundered up good and...
Far worse.
You know what, I'm not going to bother trying to just do a thrust. Let's just finish this off.
This one is under my protection.
I'm glad Barrick is still on our side.
Cautiously.
I would honestly assume that he would not be at this point.
Another battle. I'm starting to think we're bad at making friends.
We are bad at making friends. We have basically alienated a good half of the armies in this land. And two of the most powerful armies, for that matter. I wonder what happens if you help the disfavored. I wonder if you have to fight all these disfavored people. Maybe you would have to, fight the other people instead. Oh, hey, there are some people up here. Hang on, we gotta clear out these disfavored first. Let's just get ordered here. Hey, guys. I know you were planning on having birthdays, but I'm not gonna lie, that's probably not gonna happen for you.
Will do.
I don't want to give you any false hope. There's a solid chance you're not making it to your next one.
I'll do it right away.
Get back here.
So we're just going to try and finish this guy off quickly, and then we'll join the rest of our group down there, killing off these Iron Guard and Crescent Runner. Well, the Crescent Runner shouldn't be too hard to kill. In fact, it's pretty close to... Oh, that one's dead too. So what does this song do exactly? Oh, we can have two songs. Well, that's pretty cool. Okay. Parry dodge, raises accuracy, arcane damage, resolve fatigue movement, removes hostile effects. Breath of Winter sounds awesome. Alright, do that.
Will do.
That guy died. So we just have the one dude left. And I don't think it's gonna last too much longer. Although he does heal from that stupid Ashes Aegis. And now we have our embodied nightmare here. And she's dead. Okay.
My boots are full of blood. Can we at least sit down?
No, not yet. We'll rest when we're dead. Hold! The soldiers, wary from lack of nourishment, scramble to draw weapons and snap to attention as the apparent leader steps forward to address you. I don't recognize you. Are you with the Unbroken? Yes, we helped Elia defend the camp. There's still time to escape. That's a relief, he says, dropping his guard. We thought you were here to kill us. Our hope is to escape the canyon, but until Kairos' forces leave, we're stuck here. Is the area clear of hostiles? I'll scout the area and let you know if Kairos' patrols are still lurking about. Well, we killed one patrol. What is that? We just found a masterwork weapon. A one-handed sword with praying on it. It might be a dagger. Maybe not a sword. But that thing is fancy. Too bad we don't really use daggers. Light bronze is not really great, although let's check. It's technically better than what he's using, but that's okay. We'll deal with that later on. We'll do some serious inventory management between this video and the next one. Which is up, stop.
But look here.
Okay, trap
I'll stay
disarmed.
downwind of our enemies.
Well, I guess we're out of time on this video. Okay, I guess inventory management will have to wait for the next video, because we're kind of stuck in the middle of a situation here that we should probably resolve before running back to our keep and like upgrading things. There's a trap right there.
Have a look here.
Oh, you ruined my subterfuge getting. You freaking jerk. All I wanted to do was disarm a trap. Nope. I'm gonna kill you for that.
Can't do that. I got it.
You ruined my subterfuge.
You'll have to get through me first.
So he is healing like a madman.
On it.
There we go. When do we get to suppress Ash's? Soon. Sever Ash's bond. It makes them immune to the Aegis and we can just kill them with impunity. Which is so helpful. We're close to it, but not quite there. We're gonna grab this loot and we'll call it a video after that point. There is an Earthshaker here to kill. Unfortunately, he stands between us and our loot.
More tally to the fight.
Let the land shudder and tremble.
You should probably not run into there.
Pay attention, kids. You might learn something.
Alright,
Let's be
I think we
off.
killed all of the disfavored. And we got some loot.
That wasn't so hard.
Some decent iron gauntlets. Some side grade gauntlets and a crappy spear. Okay, that's
Let's
going to
be
be
off.
it for this video. I'm going to end here. Like always, if you guys have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. We will be continuing into this area. I may be doing a video tomorrow before I leave, but I'm not sure yet. So this might be it for the weekend. You know what? I'll put out a tweet or something like that if I'm going to do another video tomorrow. Or you guys can just check the channel and it'll either be uploaded or not. So that also is a way to do it. Before we log off, though, we're going to check this missive really quickly. On the subject of spires, do you remember your training under Bled and Mark? I remember mine. Funny to think that you and I are about a century apart, but to Bled and Mark we are all children. I am now the oldest of the court's children, and have seen it much in my time. It's probably for the best that everyone assumes I'm old, harmless, and worth shuffling away to the archives. If I were scrutinized too closely, I'm sure Tunan would find I've grown lax in my spoiled old age. Part of why I'm here is that I've kept my head down. You appear to be doing the opposite. In some regards, this is beyond your control. You were chosen for the honor of proclaiming Kairos' edicts twice. To decline would have meant death. but to accept means to be placed on the stage for all to see. Kairos' most powerful weapon is not the edict, it's her ability to hand us a rope that we willingly use to hang ourselves. Never forget this. There are numerous questions nestled in your request. What is it you wish to know most? Focus your inquiry, and I will answer as best I can. Do I want to ask about the spires or the edicts? We will ask about the edicts first. Dear Myothis, thank you for hearing me out. I have more questions than I have ink, but let's start with the discussion of Kairos' edicts. I lived under, proclaimed, and resolved edicts, which makes me far more knowledgeable than the layperson on the subject, and yet I still know so little. Eltimar. Send it. It's in transit for one day, and that's going to be the end of our video. Have a good night, everyone. Take care, and I'll see you next time.